Hey fam, what's up? We're at a cemetery way back in the forest tonight, a Stepp cemetery. There's a lot of superstitions about this place. I remember my parents telling me of folklore from even back when they were young, that college students would come out here to see a lady rocking her baby in this tree stump that was cut out sort of like a chair. I think it was called like the warlock's chair, something like that. But anyway, there's a young baby here. Probably won't get into too much of that right now. And the lady takes the baby and sets in the wood stump and rocks. And there was an old religious cult that used to come out here when they settled this ground, and they were called the Crabbites. You can look them up. But the Crabbites were this like crazy cult that would come out here, and they would sacrifice animals, eat the animals, rub blood on them, do all these crazy dances and talk in tongues, or as people would say, in another language. And they think that's why that they brought a lot of evil to this property. But they would have, like, I don't know, love fest with each other. Let's just say that for a lack of better terminology. But so with all that stuff factored in, that's why they think there's a lot of bad juju. But we're going to walk around and check it out. This is like supposedly one of the most haunted places in Indiana. So it's the first time we've been here at night, and it's real creepy. And there's some, I'm not sure how late we're supposed to be here. There's a little sketchiness to that too. So we're going to make it kind of quick, but let's go check this out. We'll start to necrophonics. See if we pick up anything while we're walking around. You want to walk back to the baby? Is anybody out here with us? If there's anybody out here, this thing that I have in my arm right now, it said just me. It just said just me. Hey guys, there's some people here from the Revolutionary War too. The Civil War, obviously, and the Revolutionary War and Spanish War. Is there anybody from the Crabbites here tonight? Witch. It said witch. Are there any Crabbites here tonight? Here. Yeah, I think so. I think it said here. I don't know if I really feel too comfortable messing around with the baby's grave too much. We can go stand by here, but I don't really. Everybody else does that. I don't know if I really feel comfortable doing that. I think, guys, walk over here and look at this stump. I think this stump might be where they seen the spirit lady rocking her baby. Is the lady who rocks her baby here with us tonight? What about the lady in the black dress? No. They've caught apparitions of a woman in a long, flowy black dress with a black veil over her face here. That's been caught as an apparition. Is the lady in the black dress here tonight? And we're basically right in the middle of the cemetery right now. I'm gonna get the cat balls out. Okay. You wanna just set right up here, right up on the stump? If anybody would like to communicate with us, this device here is just simply a light. If you come up to it, it'll light up and let us know that you're here. Boy. I'm not going to use the motion sensor tonight. I don't want to be too long back here anyway. Okay. And see, this is just a light. It's all it is. We have this light in a little case so that nothing can affect it but you. If you want to talk to us, you can reach in there and touch that ball and it'll light up and let us know you're here. I wish I could remember the name of this little O light. We got this little tiny light. See if you guys can see that. It's like a little 1-inch light. This is by O Light. It's the best flashlight I've ever had. Are you guys okay with us being here tonight? One of those cat lights aren't in here. Are you guys okay with us being here tonight? Does it say awesome? Who's here with us? Who? Did you say Blake? Yes. Blake, did you serve in the Civil War? No. Okay, guys. This is a light that makes a little bit of noise. When you get close to it, it'll light up and make noise. Again, if you want to communicate with us, just come close to the antenna, come close to this little plastic box here, and it'll light up. They say come on.
Something like that.
It's either come on or your mom. Either one is kind of... Fred? So who's here with us tonight? I am. Who? Me? Who are you? Did you say Seth? Fam, this place is creepy. I mean, it's in the middle of a forest. There's not a house around forever. And you have to take a long path to get back here. I mean, it's creepy. And plus with all the stories here, I mean, it's been on the news and everything for being haunted. You guys, we've heard a lot of stories about this place and we come to visit you tonight. Is there any way that you could communicate with us? Can you touch this device I have in my hand? That's the second time I think I've been called boy. Who is it that keeps saying boy? Adam? Oh, I just got chills all over my cheeks and down both arms. Who's Adam? Are you afraid of these devices? Now you guys come with a big reputation. I've heard a lot about you. I heard college students have come back here for decades and decades just to see you.
Right?
Did you scare the school kids away? Curse. The curse scared them away? Well, it does not feel good all of a sudden. Did somebody else just show up? I would really like it if somebody could light up one of these devices. If you're not going to do anything, we're going to walk away from here and go visit another spot. Can we come back here another night and visit you guys? Is it? Yeah. Is it okay if we come back here and visit you again? There goes that. There you go. Get closer to it. Why does it keep doing that through the temperature, not through anything else?
I don't know. It's not really changed since we've been here.
Reach over and get closer to that machine. You got to get close to it. You hear that? All right, time for the flashlight. Where's it at?
It's talking a lot.
Yeah, it's starting to change. This is the mini marauder guys from Olight. Who's out there? Who's out there? Us. It said us. Who's us? Quit playing around. Who's us? Who's out here? Everything obviously changed. Who's out here? If you want to be scary, touch one of these lights, let us know you're here. Touch one of these objects right here and we'll leave. We'll move to another spot. You could touch that ball right there and it'll light up. No, you got to touch it. You're somehow changing the temperature, but you're not touching it. Touch this device. Were you with the Crabites? We heard you were bad people. Is that true? Were you bad? Did you hurt little animals? Why would you do that? Look over here. There's that cool, one of those cool tombstones. I'm gonna stop this for a minute. They're not saying nothing. See, and then I go to touch it and that goes off.
Playing with you.
Who's touching that? Hey. All right, bye. Now, I've not used Spirit Talker, but let's check it out. There goes the temperature right away. If that's you doing that, either touch the device or step away so I know it's you. We drove a long way to come here and see you. Can one of you touch this device or talk through this device I have in my hand, one or the other? Let's go look at these headstones. You guys, this is a great mini marauder light. We got that little 1-inch light in a dill with this one. Best flashlight you could ever ask for. Watch, double click it and you get that wide berth of light. Double click it again, it goes right down to the dim setting. Or it's got a switch that you could control how much light it gives. You can dim it as much as you want. Hold in on it, you could get colors. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that anymore. You guys can either touch it or not. If you want us to come back, touch one of those devices. Touch it again, it'll switch colors. You gotta hold in on it. Hold in on it again.
Thank you for talking.
Thank you for talking. Who is this? Can I ask who we're speaking to? Tell me one of the names on the headstones that we're about to approach. Can you do that? Can you give me a name? I wouldn't get these names on this, maybe this old one. This one's from 1919 to 1976. Looks much older than that.
It's like a chess piece.
Man, you guys, I mean it when I tell you that we've been hearing stories about this place forever. I've wanted to come here and film. We've been out here before, but we didn't really do any filming. And the other day we came over here to check things out, and Sandy caught a white thing run across the road. Couldn't really make out what it was. Moved fairly quickly. Wasn't real tall, maybe 4 or 5 feet tall. But it didn't make any noise, so we don't really know what it was. Didn't have any cameras on. And we went to another cemetery, and they had a like a tall soldier monument. It was a life-size monument, and about peed ourselves because it's we didn't expect it. Matthew. Matthew. Is there a Matthew out here? Now you guys know if you call out a name and I see it on this headstone, then I'm going to freak out. Is that your intention? Because I still have chills all over my body, and that usually doesn't happen unless I'm going to be meeting with somebody from your side. So I don't know if you just don't want to reveal yourself. What did I do with that K2? Here it is. It's still on. The device that I have in my arm will allow you to communicate with me. I mean, you've obviously said a couple things, at least I'm assuming that someone. Listen, that thing's going off over there. I'm not coming back over there until you touch it. We have a couple of devices over there. You can touch it anytime you want, and we'll be back over there. All right, let's go this way.
Badly.
Badly? You want me to go over there badly? All you got to do is touch those lights. I've got lights set up over there. Do you mind if we visit these graves? This is a World War I grave. 1896. It looks like, I can't tell, somebody etched in a date, but I can't really tell. The one next to it says 1902 to 1972. So I'm not sure why this is 1896. They're side-by-side grave. They look like they would be family. That thing's still going off. Are there any crabites out here? Can you see any of these tombstones? Here's some really old ones over here. Try not to get too many of those, unless it's really old ones. I think this is, I mean, this is obviously the old section. The original owner of this property, when he died, he donated it to the state, I do believe. So the steps are actually buried in the cemetery.
Don't provoke us.
I'm not trying to provoke you. Did you hear that? I do not want to provoke you. I'm not here to provoke you. I would like to get some answers, though. Here's 1793. He's in the Virginia militia. For those that served our military out here, I'd like to say thank you. Old gardeners never die, they just spade away. No date. Awesome though. You guys, I really expected you to be a lot more talkative than this. We've heard a lot about this place. We heard that you guys are very, very anxious to show yourself. Is that possible to see you? I'm not going to ask you to come here, but I will ask you if it's possible. 1807 to 1869. Watch out walking through here. That thing still keeps. If you guys want us over there, you have to light up those devices. That sensor that you're affecting right now isn't good enough. You have to go touch it. This is...
Trapped here.
You're trapped here. Do you want to leave here? This is a beautiful place. Do you want to leave? How long have you been here? Who was the president when you was here? Can you tell us who the president was? This is where that white thing crossed over this dirt road over here. Is there any crabites out here with us?
Legion.
Legion. I'm gonna try this other app. You okay with that? If you guys would like to say anything, go ahead and say it now because I'm gonna switch to another device. You'll still be able to talk to me, but it's gonna be different. So give me just a moment. Do you have anything else to say? All right. There we go. Now we've never used this device to talk to anyone before. Whew, that glowing thing back there, I thought I saw eyes. I just about fell out. Well, that'd have been a good video if you kept up with me falling.
Maybe.
Maybe. You think that would be funny, do you? There's a whole lot of people watching us right now from their homes that would think the same thing. They think that would be funny, I bet. I'll be honest with you, I'm really not seeing anything. I mean, I feel
Run.
Run? No, that is not a very nice thing to say at all. Why would I want to run?
You.
You? Are you
Three.
Excuse me, what did it just say? 3. Was it saying like 1, 2, 3, you better run? It's like, see my fingers, see my thumb, see my
Help.
fist, you better run. Are the crabites out here? That went off immediately again. Yeah, as soon as I said crabite, it went off again. But it's just a temperature thing, just like the other day. You know, it makes me want to turn on the spirit box to see if the thermostat triggers on it, because the other day it didn't. It was just that one until we went back to where the fire was. Then this one wasn't going off, and then the spirit box was. Look at those legs. Okay, it didn't get you, it got me.
Lady.
Oh yes, that's a lady. The lady's seen it and I didn't. Women power, right? Is that what's going on here? Are you the lady in the black dress? Or do you bring your child out here and rock her? I'm really sorry if that's the case. I'm sorry about your child.
Where am I?
Well, you have to tell me where you're at, because right now nobody seems to want to talk with us. We have devices over here on this stump that will let me know when you're around. They light up, but you have to go and touch it. This device in my hand is the same way. You could touch this device and we'll know you're here. That little light will change colors. It'll go from yellow to red. The closer you get to me, the different colors it'll light up. It'll get closer and closer to red. You want to walk back in the corner by the baby grave?
Yeah.
I don't honestly want to film it. I mean, the baby's been gone for a long, long time, but I just don't want to do that. No, we don't mean any disrespect whatsoever. We just simply want to talk. You want me to walk backwards? But it's right back here in the corner. Right back by this tree is that baby's grave, folks. I don't want to really film too much. We might give you a glimpse and show you that people put stuff on the grave, but I want to respect the child. So you can see that people come back here and leave gifts, but they've had a lot of vandals back here, so there's no need to get around the graves, really. All right, listen, we're not going to be here much longer. I might want to give you one opportunity. I'm going to break out another device, and I'm going to give you another opportunity, another way to communicate with us. But you have to do it. You're going to have to try to touch these things or something to let us know you're here.
Screen.
Screen. Okay. You feeling okay out here? Is it nerves or?
Probably a little bit of both.
Okay, guys. These rods that I have, they're just copper rods, and you can cross these for yes or open them for no. There goes that thing again. All right, straighten them out. There you go. Are there any crabites near this property? Not what we want to know. Not that we want to hear. Okay. Is it true that you sacrificed animals on this property? Well, one of them's crossing. Oh, there it goes. Wow. I didn't even ask it to straighten them out. Look.
I see.
Hmm.
And then went back.
Yeah, it's a little much. Okay. Well, I'm not quite sure why you'll communicate like this and you won't touch these devices. I don't really like them all that much anyway. Did you just hear that behind me?
I heard something.
Well, you got a light facing me, so try to keep an eye out. Oh, there goes the REM pod again. Okay, are you guys... Here you go. Are you guys trying to communicate through that device that keeps flashing? No? Huh. So when these college kids come out here, do you intentionally show yourself to them? Okay. I just thought I heard a car door off in the distance. I definitely don't like the people. Spirits are one thing, people. Okay, is someone getting ready to come back here? Okay, that's good enough. Straighten them up. Do we need to be getting out of here? Should we get out of here? My hands are shaking right now. I'm telling you, I feel majorly creeped out. Not so much this left side, but like behind us and to the right of me, right where we got all the light facing.
Yeah, I feel really nervous.
I'm getting a nervous bladder right now.
Uh-oh.
Leave that in the comments. You ever had the pee scared out of you? If you look at our bull video, the farm video, you'll see we had to walk through a field of bulls. I know what that's like to have a nervous bladder, I promise.
We didn't bring any depends.
Okay, can we come back here and visit you guys again another night? Ooh. Oh, is that good? Okay. If we're able to come out here again, will you be a little more interactive with us and touch our devices? Hello? If we come out here again, will you guys touch our devices and light them up? They're not going to hurt you, I promise. Okay. Look, let me show you again what it does. You get close to it, and it just lights up. That's all it does, see? It doesn't hurt. So let me ask you again. If we come out here another night, my coat's grabbing. Okay, let's straighten it up. Straighten it up. Okay, if we come out here another night, would you guys be willing to touch these devices and communicate with us? My hands are shaky. Ooh. I guess, all right, a little bit more. You got to cross them. Is that all? There you go. Leave here. Did you hear that?
I did.
All right, time to go. We're done, guys. We're leaving. I got the hint. I'm just going to put this down in the bag. We'll take care of it when we get home, okay? How you doing? What's that? I have no idea. I've not seen anything like that in a while.
Catch anything cool?
Not really.
Yeah.
Not much. Is super, super quiet. We try. Wasn't for the lack of trying.
Right, ghost hunting?
Yeah. Yeah. Is that what you guys are up to? Oh, are you?
Yeah, for the full moon.
Oh, very fun.
Manifesting.
Very fun.
Manifesting and hopefully put some...
Welcome to join us when we do our taking
I
back
mean, you
our
guys don't
power
have to leave
working, so
because
you
we're
can see
here.
that spirits
But-
are attracted to workings, and if workings have been done here, you're more than welcome.
Would you guys be offended if we filmed it, or
No, go ahead.
seriously?
No, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you do? YouTube? I'm a TikToker, babe.
Yeah, I do YouTube.
I
So.
love that.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
you can film it, babe. Yeah.
And how do you find your TikTok?
It's Miss Honeybee 90. There's a lot of fakes.
Well, maybe I could put it in our
Yeah,
phone
you
before
know,
we
but
leave, and we
they
can
use
link
my
to you.
preferences to film me. I'm used to being filmed.
Cool. Can you turn the light on? Hey guys, we were getting ready to head out. We seen a flashlight coming in, and then right away Ghost Tube said leave. So we're on our way out and met a couple two really cool people. One of them does TikTok. On the way in, they were talking about they kept smelling like a jasmine scent. And another 50 feet or so, Sandy started to smell it. And then I thought it was just a woman thing. A few minutes later, it was like someone stuck an incense up my nose. No joke. I mean, the strongest smell of cinnamon, you could not believe it. So we're going to go over, I'm not exactly sure what it is they do. I'm not familiar. I'll let them tell you that, so I'm not disrespectful or butchering it. But we're going to come over and watch a couple of things that they're doing. We'll stick around for a few minutes and then we'll leave them to their business. Let's go check this out though, because I mean, this is strange. I can't believe, I mean, it was just right away as soon as we got back in here.
This is the blade. This is the one with the shoot. Here, she's the one with the smell.
Oh, really? Oh, that's messed up because that's the only stone that we really filmed that much.
It smells just like that.
That's sick.
And I asked your permission if we could
It
film.
smells like jazz.
Something wrong?
It smells like jasmine, like jasmine incense.